Welcome back to the grind. In this video, we're going to briefly talk about the day 4 trading post. Now, I do apologize that it is a little bit late. I have been having a hard time finding time to make these videos while I'm away for the weekend, and the location to make these videos is also challenging, so you might be hearing a little bit of nature in the background, but I hope you do enjoy it. So first of all, we start off with 1,000 rubies for the cost of 200 sigils. Now, this isn't a bad deal, and if you save these and spend them on super sigil chests, you're basically only going to have to spend 850 of those rubies to get those sigils back if you do hit the law of averages, which if you're opening a large number, you should get quite easily. But if you're opening a very small number, you could miss the mark. Now, this is an okay deal if you do not need the sigils and you have extra at this point in time. But for me, the deal is not good enough that I feel I need to do it. And I do have several other things I would like to have my sigils to spend on before the end of this week. So I'm not going to get this deal. The next one is lumber packs. Now this is pretty cheap. It's only 50 sigils for 10 packs of the 1.4 million lumber. Lumber is very easy to get. So spending sigils on these lumber packs is not considered a good deal, but in the past I have gotten some of these. I'm not going to get them at this time, but I do understand the convenience factor of having extra to help along your fortification events, but doing one attack against the base can get you this lumber, and so it's not something that I would say is a good deal, but having a few on hand, can be convenient. Next, we have 3-hour speed ups, 15 of them for 50 sigils. It's a much cheaper, smaller investment overall, but the deal that you get out of it is actually worse than yesterday's. So we had a really good one on day 2, not so good one or a less good one, but still decent on day 3. And now this one is even less good. So, unless you really need timers, it's not something that you need to pick up. But again, it is a fairly small investment. It comes out to 600 sigils total that you would invest into this. So that's for you to decide, but I'm going to pass on them. And then next we have elemental embers. So you can get 200 elemental embers for 250 black pearls. So if you have not leveled up your purchase, or you do not have very many black pearls, then this is not something that you need to do, because until you get your purchase up to where you want them, black pearls can be a challenging resource to get. But once you have enough of the black pearls, then there's really nothing you can do with them except for trade them in for things like this. And so elemental embers will be something that you'll likely always need and always be able to use, even if it's to build a flak so you can transform it into a different tower. So I recommend doing this if you do not need the black pearls. So I just go ahead and did all that as well. And lastly, chisels. This is actually a decent deal for chisels. I personally do not feel like I need more chisels. I have plenty, and I don't often switch runes around on my account and my dragons, so I am not going to spend sigils to earn or to buy chisels, because you can collect them from events over time, and so that's just kind of where I'm at. But if you do need some extra chisels to make a change on one of your dragons for this season, then this is a way that you could easily pick some up if you have the extra sigils. So that's all for today's video. I do hope I'm able to get today's next video out before too late in the evening tonight, but let me know what your thoughts are on today's deals, what you decided to get, and I do hope to see you in the next video.